You know what I just thought about? Like, I don't know why I thought he was singing this. Even though I know he wasn't singing the song, I thought about, whoop, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh, my. Ooh, there goes my skirt up on my feet. Oh, my. It's a little echo in there.
Ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this? She's talking about herself.
Oh, she's just jerking off.
Yeah.
Just diddling the clam.
Like, oops, there goes my shirt.
I don't know.
Oh my, who did that?
Who did that? Ooh.
Ow.
You fucking idiot. You hit yourself.
Are my teeth there?
Yeah, they're still there.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Soft Launch, episode 12, ladies and gentlemen.
I know that you're keeping count because I don't know.
That's because you didn't go to college and you're not good
I can't count.
You're not
after
good
10.
mathematically. You know what I'm saying? But we're back with another episode of Soft Launch, episode 12. I am JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And this is our podcast, Soft Launch, where we talk about things that we want to talk about. You didn't put the timer on, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
We're going to
wing it. I'm going to look at the time right now.
Nah, all right, fine.
Yeah,
We'll wing it. All right, we'll start right now. No. The timer we use to try to keep ourselves on track because we feel like we ramble a lot.
Yeah.
But obviously we're off to a really efficient start today, so we're not going to have that problem. But we're here. We're excited to be back.
Yes.
Life has been good.
Life has been really good since last episode. We did our live show, our live soft launch show.
Yes, live soft launch show at the Stand last Saturday.
Yes.
Right? Last Saturday.
So much fun.
And with that being said, we'll just jump right into our podcast with our first segment. One thing about we. And we're going to tell you that the Soft Launch podcast show, live show at the Stand was fucking
so much fun.
Booming.
It was so much. We do comedy every single day.
Yeah.
But this is just like an opportunity to do something different and still have comedy be a part of it. It's just so much fun. It's it's a highlight. It's so much fun.
It was a blast. We were at our favorite place to be.
Yes, the Stand.
And honestly, you know, and I don't say this to put us down, it felt like the most full and fun room full of 40 people
ever
that I've ever done. Like, that's
so
not even
fun.
a joke. It was mad fun. My dad and a lot of his friends were there, but we also had a lot of
people we didn't know.
Brand new
which
people.
So much fun. Most
also,
people we didn't know.
One of our day ones, Shanty, was in the building.
Shanty was in the
with
building.
Her man. Shout out to Shanty. She had a blast. Hopefully, we had a great time.
We had such a good time. Also, shout out to Jessie. She wants to be shouted out.
Another day one.
Yes,
shout out
day
Jessie.
one. She pulled up. Her and Janine, and they were so much fun.
Yes, future guest Jessie on the pod.
Yes.
Once we start having guests,
yeah.
Jessie
once we can afford another mic.
Facts. She will be high on the list. But the Soft Launch podcast live show, for those of y'all who like to listen to us on, YouTube or Spotify, wherever you're taking this podcast, it is a unique experience. We're going to have QR codes all over the table. So while we're on stage, hosting, getting to know everybody, telling jokes, you guys can check the QR code and submit your own anonymous Secret Sunday style confessions.
Yeah, confessions or questions.
Whatever you have.
And then we do, like, in between comics, we do time and we just answer questions, ask the audience input. It's just mad fun.
It's literally it's a real live experience because you can literally think of a question in your seat and submit it anonymously. So if it's something like deep, like we got some questions that we're gonna go through today that we couldn't get through at the show.
Oh shit, there was one
people saying them is like, yo, somebody in the room said that for real.
Yeah,
even if they were trolling, it's still a wild thing to say.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to those in a later segment, but right now we just want to tell you guys, please make sure we'll do a plug up front.
Yeah.
Please make sure you come out to that soft launch live show. Always mad fun.
Yes.
The August one is what?
August 26th. And if you use the promo code Monroe, our dog will put it on the screen.
Yep.
So that you know it, you will get $10 off. So it'll be a $10 show.
Yes, and it's always a blast, and we're gonna have that lineup dropping real soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a goodie.
But other than the soft launch live show being mad fun, probably my favorite show that I think we've ever done together.
Yeah. By far.
I got a pedicure for the first time.
You did.
My one thing about me, my badass bitch treated me like a badass bitch and took me to get my toes did.
Yes.
And it was a lovely experience. It really kind of it capped off the experience that the spa was supposed to have. Like, the spa was great.
Yeah.
But the foot massage at the pedicure spot, fucking phenomenal, man.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
I paid
penny for that fucking
But they didn't touch our feet. I'm saying this was the bow on it. That if we would have had like 2 minutes of that at the massage,
they negged us.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't even know if that's true.
Negging is not the right thing.
They edged us. Negging, I don't know.
I don't know what negging. Negging means something. I think it's when you like people talking to you nasty,
yeah,
dirty,
maybe.
I might just be completely making that up, but I think it's when someone says negative things about you and you like it.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
What think about me?
You love a little neg? Oh, yeah. You love to be spoken to negatively in the bedroom. Yeah.
I do. I don't know if that's really what negged is, but that's what I've made it to me.
In this context.
It's like as if we have a phone and I could just look up what negged means.
True, look it up.
But
I'll tell everybody, relatively early in Samantha and I's
there was a first
sexual escapades, we were like, getting to know each other, and I was like, do you have anything that like turns you on sexually? And because I feel like that's a really important thing to know. Like something like, what can I do in our sexual encounters to make sure that you're having a good time?
I'm not even kidding. I think it might have been like our second date.
Yeah, and it was early, but I don't think I asked it creepily.
No. It was a conversation. I think I alluded at liking that.
Yeah.
And then you were like, really? And that's how it happened. And then you were like, what do you like sexually?
So she likes to be spoken.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, insult or undermine somebody in the belief that diminished self-confidence will make them more receptive to sexual advances.
Yeah, good job, you dumb bitch.
One thing about me, that's why I'm in therapy.
Good job, dumbass bitch. You fucking stupid bitch. Couldn't even go to college, bro. Fuck out of here, you dumbass bitch. You gonna suck my dick later, you heard?
And I'm gonna hate it. Yeah.
You're gonna hate that you love it. So anytime you hear me talking disrespectfully to Samantha in any given situation, just know that I'm trying to get her
pussy. It's foreplay. Yeah.
So is what one woman's domestic abuse, another woman's pussy throbber.
That'll make your pussy throb.
That'll make your pussy throb right there. So, edging. So we went to get these pedicures and they gave us a full foot massage.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to go to a place down the street from there because it was cheaper. And then, it's so annoying. If you go to like a regular pedicure and it's not like built into the price that they do a 5 minute massage, they'll like do this to your feet.
Oh.
And don't punch my foot. You know what I mean? Like at least be nice to it first. Yeah, literally. That's what they do to it. They're like, they hit like the inside of your foot and then they start doing your toes. Like that was 5 seconds.
Yeah, dude.
Then they'll ask you immediately, oh, you want to pay for a massage? And it's like, no, I don't want to pay for that.
Not after that.
Yeah.
That's like a freaking girl walking up to you and like flicking you in the balls. Hey, you want a hand job, fam? Nah, bro. I want you to leave.
Yeah, it's awful. It's like don't half-ass it or just don't do it at all. But this place, I started going to this place and I was like, oh, yeah, this place 5 minute massage.
Wonderful.
Absolutely sign me up.
I wish they didn't put the timer on. I wish it was a loose 5 minutes, but it's a long 5.
No, if it's a loose, they're gonna always go under.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god, I used to when I worked in a hair salon. I was like an assistant, and they would make you do hand massages to people, like if they were getting their hair processed, and like no, there were signs around the thing like, oh, ask for a free thing, and some like older women would do it. Every male client would be like, hey, can I get this hand massage? And that's like, I don't know, it feels intimate. I would just sit there like and massage a dude's hands. And I felt, it's the most I've ever felt like I was like back in the day where women had to like cater to men. And I was just sitting there looking at this guy. And I mean, obviously he was paying me for it. Not really, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't getting the money. The salon was. So I'm just standing there looking at this guy like, you motherfucker. Yeah. Like how dare you? Yeah,
he's deriving he's getting his bang for his buck.
Oh my God, yeah. I was like, oh my God, this dude absolutely goes to happy ending places.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, 100%. I would be pissed.
Yeah, and then he leaves and then he goes to like a work happy hour. He's like, man, I just had this Puerto Rican chick.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Put her hands on.
Yeah, and you know they were all white.
Man, you know how those Rickens are.
They would always. It never failed.
Yeah.
Hey, can I have the complimentary hand massage?
Yeah.
No. Like I would be like, I'll see. We're a little busy.
Did you ever do one on like a hot guy and get turned on?
No, but I went and did a hot guys.
Yeah,
because it was stupid.
Yeah,
because he didn't ask for it, and like they were like my friends were like, you should whatever, and I was like, I'll do it, I don't care. So I was like, hey, we give complimentary like hand massages.
Thanks, I'm actually good.
No, he let me do it, but like it wasn't like hot. Then I was like, I'm just fucking massaging a man's hands, like it just to make my friends laugh, like just the things you do. That wasn't even like for that guy. It was just my friends were like, I dare you to do it. And I was like, okay, do you want a hand massage? I used to have what the kids call Rizz. Before my anxiety came out.
First of all, anybody that's ever had Rizz does not say what the kids call before anything. I used to have what the kids call.
What the kids are calling on that Tic Tac.
I'll have you know, I've had my run-ins with what the kids call now chlamydia. Because I was getting down and dirty now. But tell me more about your fucking. This is gonna sound mean, but I love you when I say. Tell me more about your geriatric Rizz.
No, whatever it was called flirting in my day.
Yeah.
I was really good at.
You're
it.
good. I can't see.
I was so good. I remember there was one time
yeah.
we were at like a pregame, and I was murdering it. I would just murder.
Killing the pre?
I loved like a pregame.
Yeah,
like it was
too.
just, those are my places to shine. At a bar, I hated it. That's when I would get like anxiety.
Yeah, too much going on.
Because I felt like I had to be like hot and sexy, and it was just like whatever. But at a pregame, I could be like,
your time to shine.
I could be funny. You know what I mean? I'm also dressed to go out, so now I look cute. So it's like, oh, this girl in nothing, wearing like, you know, this sexy girl is also funny. It was like, I was really my time. Yeah. And I remember one time I was like saying something we were thinking. I remember David looked at me, he's like, this is the first time I've ever like felt you are a Scorpio. He's like, you're oozing sex right now. And I was like, really? He was like, oh my God.
David said that?
David told me, he's like, like I would murder a pregame.
Damn, and David is the friend you told me not to worry about.
No, like he was like watching me be like with and he was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
If anybody in this relationship fucks David, it's going to be me.
He'd like that.
That's my guy.
But yeah, I'd be really good at that. I told you about the little sailor guy. I approached him.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, you don't have to have much Rizz as a woman.
No, but I did.
Like what did you do that was extra? Because I think I was more like, now I feel like I'm goofy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Right.
But at the time I was like, I'm young, I'm hot. Like I can, like and I was just like, I don't care. Like I didn't care because I wasn't even trying to get with these people. It was just like, I'm gonna be so much. This is so much fun.
Yeah, I mean,
and I never. I guess because I wasn't like trying to be hot. Like I think it was hot that I was confident and just being funny.
That is one of my favorite things about you. Like the confidence.
See, I don't notice it anymore. But then I was like,
of course you still do it.
I would, yeah. So I would kill it. Those were my things.
Yeah, you understand. You also like in terms of flirting, you don't have to do much.
No, I know that.
Yeah. So what did you do that you felt was like extra, that like gave you Rizz? Like you had charisma, but like were you using it on guys, or were you just flashing it around like you had?
No, it was absolutely. I would say. I don't know. I can't even think of the things I would say. But I would.
Right now.
No, I can't.
Of course not.
I have to be in my 20s, and I have to be in Dee Dee's like tilted apartment on 14th Street.
I have to be in my 20s.
Otherwise I can't do it. I don't know. It just would happen, and I would say like little, like I would. Say little sex like innuendos.
You're not
or
ready
whatever.
for this pussy though.
No,
I'm asking, dude.
Not.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I was a lady about it.
You're not ready for this tookus, brother.
No, I wouldn't say that kind of stuff, but I would, if somebody said something, I would make a sexual innuendo about it. Stupid.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I can't.
It's weird, right? You can't see it.
I can't see it.
Oh my God, I was really good at it.
Like, obviously, you're sexy, and I love you, and I love having sex with you, and all of that. But like, I also feel this way about myself. To be sexy outside, you have to take yourself a little bit seriously. And I can't imagine doing that.
No, but that's the thing. I wasn't trying to be, that was just being like really confident. I was really like confident in my 20s. So I was just being whatever. And if someone said something, I would say something like a little, I did that thing to you on our first date.
Yeah.
I said something about you choking me.
Oh shit. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that explains how we got where we are. That's for sure.
But I would do that in a more open space where now I could not even
actually, no, you definitely did it like at the show, the Bodega Kids show that you came to. Yes, you did. He's like, so you gonna take me out or not?
Oh, I did do that.
And I was like, well, I have to now. It's not like I wasn't going to, but like now I must.
Yeah, but see that I can only do that now, like in private set. Like it was just me and you.
Yeah, but like we were still out though.
Understood, but I was absolutely aware nobody was listening.
Yeah,
because because back in my 20s I had never been told no by a guy, so then you just have this confidence. I had never
been rejected ever.
Yeah, so I was like, who's gonna reject me? And then the minute you get rejected, you're like, I'm gonna kill myself.
What's the first time you ever remember getting rejected?
Well, never like in that situation.
I know, but like
a guy like not wanting me when I wanted him.
Yeah,
was the dude that was in a relationship.
Oh shit!
It was like later in my life.
Damn, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do a number on you.
Oh yeah, it did.
Hell yeah, dude.
Never was the same.
Yeah, that's
confidence out the window.
Well, shit. Thank you for him for putting your self-esteem a little bit on the ground so I could come in and capitalize, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, preying on those insecurities. You know me.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Would have worked.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Just helping out, guys. Just fucking lubing the canal. for sex.
But yeah, anyway, enough about me.
Yeah, but not. But that was our one thing about I went for pedicure. I got my toes did.
Yes.
Clear nail polish, and usually like I take my own toenails off. You know what I'm saying?
One thing about JC is that he will rip instead of using a toenail clipper, which we own.
Yes.
He will sit on the couch and rip his nails off with his fingers. And then while having like a deep conversation about me about like, nah, like we're built different. Like ripping a nail off.
I am built different, to be fair, and I'm demonstrating it.
And I literally just like, did you just rip your toenail off?
Okay, the way you say it sounds like I'm torturing myself. It's like, you know when your toenails get a little bit long and like you've been wearing socks all day, so they're a little like, they're not like solid, so they're like a little floppy.
Have you ever chewed your toenails off with your mouth?
Yes.
Of course you have.
I have.
Oh
I thought, you know, honestly, guys, I want to be honest with you. I thought for a second about lying because the way that you asked the question made me feel judged. But I've absolutely
like as an adult.
As an adult, yes. Not that's what I did, and I do it if I can. I'm just not flexible enough. If I was more flexible,
this is my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
Look at the screen.
No, literally, man. I'm gonna be watching this podcast.
Hey, if any of you guys are like me, like I bite my nails, and then my toenails is nails as well.
But your nails, you know what? You have like longer nail beds, thank God, because there's nothing more unattractive.
Yeah,
than, like,
I know what you're talking about.
Chewed down nail.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate that.
That is a big ick. I can see that.
Even like, on women, when I see it on women, I'm like, ew.
It's just like a chubby dude.
Yeah,
it's always chubby dudes.
It's always chubby.
It's like, bro, you're not eating enough at Sonic. You ain't go to Checkers, bro. You got a snack on your fingers, fam.
Crazy.
Yeah, it really always is that. I have a lot of like kids that I went to like high school and middle school with, like in Long Island, little nubby
I'm like
hands.
picturing the people with like they were always
they always
chubby.
had freckles, dude. They always got
like
real bad
rosy cheeks,
real bad sunburn, dude. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is like an ick.
But now I think I can put behind like doing that to my feet. If we go like every 2 weeks, obviously, you know, I'm gonna start paying now too, because you kind of just turn me out into it. Like I'm really excited to go to our next one. But if I start doing that, I'm gonna, because I had taken my toenails off the night before. So when she was like,
and I wasn't like a last minute thing. It was like I had made the appointments like 2 days in advance. So he knew we were going to get a pedicure and still ripped his toenails off the night before.
I didn't do it in preparation for the thing. I was just like, this is the time where I would do it. And I just did it. And I regretted it when she was doing it. I was like, oh, damn, this would feel a lot better if I had more nail. So I'm going to keep the nail. I'm excited to have a lot of nail. One thing about I'll tell you what, man. The Mexican women at those Asian pedicure spots, they have what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, they got to work harder.
Hell
you know what I mean?
They got to work twice as hard because the Asian man's trying to keep them down.
Because they're paying buku price.
They're paying buku price. The nail tax, man. That's too deep of a cut. But yeah, we had a great time getting pedicures. What about you?
That was really fun. What did I do this week? One thing about me.
You had a better week with work. You had a better week with work.
That's boring.
I know, but you know.
Oh, I would say something about work. I had to go to a townhouse that I loved. It was like the most beautiful townhouse I've ever seen, and to take videos of it. And this house came with 6 cats. Oh shit! Which were super super cute.
Shout out cats.
But I am awkward around cats. I don't know how to. I think they're really beautiful. I love a cat, but you know, don't know how to interact. And I got chased out of a room by a cat. I thought the cat was being nice because it was meowing, but I didn't know there were different meows, apparently. Yeah. And Paul, who is an avid listener, Paul has a cat, so let me know. But his cat was meowing, and I thought it was a very cute meow. Yeah. And it didn't look scared. You know, usually their backs go up. Yeah. So I'm just like videoing for a reel, and then this shit came running at me. I don't know if it was playing, but I did not play any games. I ran immediately down the steps, and I was like, I'm gonna go in there later.
Yeah, cats are tough to read, man.
I can't. So I was like, nah, I'm good. But you know what? Something about a cat. Stop showing me your stomach, bro. If you don't want me to touch it.
If you don't want me to fucking get up in that belly, bro, stop showing it to me. Why the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it then?
Why would you bring me to this house and tell me to fuck you and not let me fuck you?
Yeah, you can't change. One thing about
cats,
you
can't change your mind once you're on your back. You know what I'm saying?
Consent is reserved exclusively for humans, dog. I'm gonna pet that belly. You show it to me.
Absolutely.
Walk around the house dressed like a little fucking slutty cat. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna pet you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch you.
You got your little choker on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, Rex. Tell me you don't want it. You want this.
You a little fucking sub, you little fucking pussy.
Not me negging the cat. But
not you talking to the cat the way you want me to talk to you.
Just practicing.
Just getting me ready.
Yeah, but this cat gave me its belly. I didn't try it because I'm smart. I learned my lesson when I was 7.
Yeah.
But this baby was showing me its belly, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Crazy.
What are you doing? Like, if Monroe gets on her back, you know what I mean? This bitch wants you to rub her belly / her nips.
Yeah. To get a little twisty on the nippy.
You do it too?
A little twisty on the nippy.
Oh my God. At work, at my old job, people used to be like, Samantha, stop telling people that. Because they'd be like, sometimes I squeeze her nips.
She loves it.
She loves it. Oh my God.
She loves it.
I'm going to clip this part and send it to my old coworkers. Gail, if you're listening, it's not weird.
Yeah, dogs just like women. Hey, a bitch is a bitch no matter how you slice it, bro. They show you the nips, you squeeze it. Pop.
And Monroe was a mom before, so she's got them long nips. Yeah, she got them National Geographic nipples.
The bumpy braille nipples, the Stevie Wonders.
Yeah, I fucking...
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, shout out to our little baby.
Yeah, shout out to our mother.
Hell yeah. But, that's it. I think we should jump into our next segment. You want to do
the questions?
Let's do the questions from the pod.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So... Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump into we don't have
questions. Confessions with comics.
Confessions with comics. So this is what we're gonna go over today. And by the way, we always have this link open in our link tree to submit questions or confessions or anything for us. And we had a bunch that we couldn't get to at the show.
Not a bunch. Relax.
Well, we had like at least 3. We had a couple confessions that we got at the live show.
Yeah, we got
that we weren't able to get to that we are going to do now. And this is always going to be available. So if you come to the live show and you submit questions and we don't get to them, we're going to do them on next week pod every single time. Yeah.
Okay. So this was a confession that we got at the show that I didn't see until like later in the night.
Yeah.
And it's he brought me here because he said we don't do things, but I secretly plan on asking for a divorce. Should I wait it out? That can't be
my
real.
My shit is if we read that out loud.
That I would have never. Real, I don't think I would have read that out loud. That's too messy.
The husband would have definitely known because it's
but there was almost all couples.
I know it was.
So everybody that would have started fights.
Hell yeah, it would have started.
Like, let me see your phone.
It would have. It would have been.
Did you go to that link?
It would have been the first riot before the Union Square riots yesterday.
For real, I would have. That would make me. I would. Are you kidding? I would have not read that. That would have started something.
Yeah, and it's not. She's not even asking for advice. She's just telling. Hey,
oh, no, she asked a question at the end. What did she say?
Yeah, I don't know. This guy bought to the show. Oh,
She said, should I wait it out? What were you gonna do it there?
Divorce him at the.
Wait, what are you?
Hey, if you're listening to this, whoever wrote this, write us. We'll get you another promo code, discounted tickets. I'll buy you a shot if you divorce your husband at the show. Let us know because we will get the cameras rolling.
Yeah.
We have brand new microphones we've been begging to use.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hell yeah, dude.
We need you because we gotta go viral.
Hell yeah! Come divorce that man at Soft Launch on August 26th at the stand, 5 p.m.
That is insane, and it's also just like, yo, go to therapy, bro. People are like dying to talk to somebody about their issues, and it's like, don't ask us.
Honestly, if it wasn't our show and they didn't buy tickets to come to our show, I'd be like, it's so fucked up to let your person buy a ticket when you know you plan on
yeah, but one thing about you, keep making it.
Keep coming. If your relationship's at a dead end, come to Soft Launch.
Keep bringing him there and keep asking us questions for us to talk about on the podcast. And let him just be the butt of the joke.
Yeah, man, facts. That's it's too late at that point. And also, if your girl's like, yo, we don't do nothing, and you just bring her to a 5 p.m. comedy show, I fuck with it. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna have this interrupt my evenings.
No, I think that's nice. I like an early.
Yeah, it is better. It is way better.
And even like that's before I was in my 30s. I like an early date night on a Saturday. Let's get it in and get it out.
We can only do it early.
Well, now we can only, but then let's get it in, get it out. Let's chill at home.
I like that. Nah, that's a very happy compromise.
Oh my God, I love that.
Realistically, we are a very lazy morning type of couple.
Yeah, oh my God.
So like all of our chill, like we love to chill and like just like disconnect and fucking relax. But if we don't do our activities early, we're gonna chill. The chilling time is not getting cut into.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So it is better to do things like early. In the day,
yeah. I like an early. I used to go to anytime I would go. To a comedy show when I was a comedy watcher.
7 p.m.
I would, if they had like 2 shows, I would always go to the early one.
Early one, yeah.
I never went to late one. I was like, oh, and then I'll leave, and then it's late. It's like I just want to be home, you know. So I like an early dinner.
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoyed though. We went to a late dinner for your birthday, and I really enjoyed that.
That was a lot of fun. I mean, honestly, if you...
That's because we chilled all day.
Yeah, and if you're also with a person that you like being with, kind of going to have a good time no matter what part of the day it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just don't love your partner.
Yeah, these people, that's a crazy thing
he's
to do.
trying, though. He's trying.
One thing about her, she absolutely went to the bathroom to write that.
That's crazy.
Because if she was right next to him, your balls hang low.
Yeah. Or it had to be somebody just trying to say something spicy.
That's what I was like. This cannot be real.
That's fucking crazy.
It can't be real.
But how does your mind think? Well, I guess people in the audience of comedy shows always fucking try something.
Yeah.
They always try to be a funny guy.
One thing about that confession, it was written by a dude.
A dude, yeah.
From a woman's perspective.
And it's the jokes.
There weren't any gay men in the crowd.
No, there weren't. It's always the fucking jokester in the crowd who want. I hate that.
Or it's true.
Or it's true.
I'm gonna go with that as true just because I like it.
Yeah, I hope it is. That makes me. And I hope they come back.
That is, I cannot imagine. I've been unhappy with somebody, but that is like a call for help.
Yeah, it really is.
It's crazy.
Damn, and she just feels seen on this podcast.
Yeah.
One thing about the guy's like, but man, this fucking show sucks.
Yeah, he's like, you suck.
Or he bought the tickets, and she was like, oh.
No, the thing was, he says we don't do anything. Not she says we don't do anything.
No, he says we don't do anything, so he's doing this.
Yeah.
So he might be listening to the pod. He's a fan of the pod. He's like, oh, my wife is going to love you guys. No, she's not, dude.
She doesn't love you.
She doesn't love you, brother. And honestly, one thing about you, if you bought these tickets and you're listening, you deserve better. Fuck that. If
yeah,
she's gonna
that's
complain, bring her to the best show in New York City.
That's
Fuck
crazy.
I
also wanted to do one that we didn't do before.
Divorce her first. Beat her to the punch. That you got to blindside her and make her. She's gonna see that you think you value yourself, and she's gonna fall back in love with you.
Yeah.
Break up with her first.
Because she's toxic.
Hell yeah.
100%. So right now that she's super toxic, so she's going to be the type that's going to be like, oh, he don't want me, now I want him.
Bro, divorce her right now and DM us and come to the show.
I was going to say something and I won't.
I know, of course. I'm going to say it and we're just going to blurt it out later.
Should we say the person's name on 3?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, dude. We're fucking so good for each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. We don't have anything. We're gonna set up a Patreon after this episode.
Yeah, we have to.
If you want to know the name that we just said,
yeah, you gotta sign up,
and we'll make it cheap, dude.
One thing about 99 cents.
One thing about us, it is gonna ruin a couple of our friendships in comedy. But that's what it is, fella. Break up with your wife. Come to the next soft launch. I will get you laid by whoever.
But if it's the wife that's watching, we love you. We love your honesty. You're a queen.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, but I wanted to do another question that we never got to, this was before the show. Okay. This was somebody wrote it about you. I used to go to St. John's with JC, and he was so popular, but didn't notice me. Every girl liked him. He gave crazy BDE back then, laughing my ass off.
That's great. I gave big dick energy back then, which is crazy.
Rollin wrote this?
Facts. My homies probably wrote that. Crazy.
You better have little dick energy.
Yo,
I just read it. I just remembered it because when I said I had Rizz, it's giving that you did too. The thing with JC is one thing that he's gonna love to do is to downplay himself. So if we're ever in a conversation about sex, he's always gonna be like, I'm just sitting there trying to figure it out, man. And it's like, shut the fuck up. And then JC fucks, and one thing about him, he turns into fucking like this hot Latin dude. You know what I mean? He's just giving Rico Suave. Totally.
Hey, one thing my father always used to tell me: under promise, over deliver. My dad never told me that. He never gave me good advice growing up. All he actually said was hit the baseball the other way. Dad, if you're listening to this,
and I couldn't do that, so I had to be good at sex.
Yo, dead ass. Dad, if you're listening to this, send me an emoji of a baseball. But yeah, under promise, over deliver. That is almost a life philosophy. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's one of the things I am most annoyed by you.
I'm sorry. I know it served its purpose in my life, growing up. It makes me, aware and humble of my shortcomings, but I broadcast those too much to where I don't even believe the nice things about myself. And yeah, I gotta stop doing that. But I am, to be fair, horrible at sex. And I don't know how Samantha's still with me. But it's crazy that that person, whoever it was, even if it was a homie, said I gave off big dick energy in college, because I didn't figure out how to get ass in college till I was almost on the way out. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fucking put two sentences together.
I want you to know I hate when you talk about your life.
Why?
Jealous. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so crazy.
Kidding. No,
Not really.
No, I'm kidding.
Yo, I will say we used to have like a St. John's Confessions page, like on Facebook.
Yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, my name was in that a lot, and the Twitter page, my shit was.
Was
in
it
that
what
a
was Form Spring?
My Form Spring in high school used to be popping, crazy. But I don't like in college. My shit used to be so popping. Like people used to mention my name. They were like, "Are you writing your own ones?" I was like, "No, man."
You could do that.
Of course you can. You could submit anything anonymously to anything.
Oh, I guess you could have.
So they thought that I was submitting anonymous.
I guess if you would have answered, but
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Why would I do that?
Yeah, that
real.
would be crazy.
Like, and I will say
that's not your personality.
One thing about me, I have time for a lot. Like,
no, but I feel like you would feel corny.
No, that is corny. Like to do that sexually is the opposite of my whole mission statement. I have time for things. Like right now, the video I did with Chris Scopo is still getting comments, just like yours is, the New Yorker shit, about Long Island. And I will dedicate like 5 to 10 minutes responding to a negative comment. I'll go to that person's page. I'll click the link in that person's.
This motherfucker does have time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna shout him out on the pod. The guy that I spent like 30 minutes writing him a nasty comment. His name was Mike Perazzi.
Not who having in the notes what you were going to respond back to him in the comment.
Mike Perazzi said, "You're not a comedian, you're a joke." So I clicked on his page and he had a short film in his bio. I watched the whole thing. And I gave him a genuine criticism. Like I told him he was my favorite actor, and I told him that he is my inspiration because he's proof that no matter how old and unsuccessful you get, you have to keep going. And
JC was pissed that I wasn't. He was like, "How do I end this?" And I'm like, "I don't want to be a part of this."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who cares?" And he was like, "Just help me." And I'm like, "I don't want to write this."
Yeah, you're not supporting me at all. And one thing about me, I will go back and forth in the comments. Not back and forth. I will go back in the comment section. I won't go forth. I'll go back.
Me too.
If the guy responds again, I'll laugh.
It's super rare that I'll ever answer a woman on there because I don't really care. Because one thing about that, it's always like one woman. Mm-hmm. I answer because I hate men, and it's always men.
It is a lot
in the fucking comments. Always, because they're trying to neg, and they feel like whatever. It's oh my god, did I even say this? I got a terrible comments on one of the things on New, or not terrible ones, but some of the people, the guys on New Yorkers, telling me I'm not from New York, whatever. So some dude, the guy who told me that was an implant, yeah. He wrote that I wrote like not an implant, and then he went, "You're cute. What's up?" And I was like,
it's that part.
And I know it's that they think that it's like I'm like
facts,
and it's like, bro, I'm making. First of all, you wrote implant, and you didn't even understand that that's what I was making fun of you
Hilarious,
for.
By the way,
insane.
That's the part, because it's always, and I'm learning this, like every single time you get a negative comment online, you are one comment away from turning the interaction positive. One, just one, because that he'll say a negative thing to you, and you'll say something that's not angry back, and he'll be like, "Hey, you're kind of cool." And they'll DM you a bunch of times. Like all the comments that are negative, I say one thing and they start laughing.
Oh no, but he wrote the thing to begin with because he wanted me to respond.
Yeah, but that's the response. Like in your head, is like, "Yo, fuck this fucking guy. I'm gonna tell him he's a fucking asshole." Oh, and you tell him one thing and they'll be like, "Oh man, nice. Thanks for responding."
Amazing.
And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
You're insane.
9 out of 10 comments that I've been responding to has been that, because I'll come back with smoke. And motherfuckers will be laughing. I'm like, why didn't you just be something? Why didn't you say something positive?
Yeah, people are insane.
But to be fair, I respond way less to the positive ones. That's something I got to work on.
Oh, I try to do both.
I try, but I nothing gets me going. Like I thrive.
Oh, well, of course, me too.
Yeah.
I'll if there could be one negative one, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
That motherfucker. Yeah, it's a lot.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
But back to your big dick energy. That this.
I mean, it makes me proud that maybe it's more of a natural thing than I.
This bitch said you never noticed her.
Okay, you're welcome.
Getting thirsty.
You're welcome. I only had eyes for you even before I knew you. Fuck is we talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I also will say I'm a pretty oblivious guy. You would agree, in terms
of
like having a radar for when people are interested in me and shit like that. So like that tracks. I've always been bad with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. I thought that was good because of me saying that I had Rizz.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last one, someone just wrote it. It was something about game. It's not loading. What game did you use on y'all?
Oh,
what did y'all use? Whatever, something like that.
What game do we use on each other?
Yeah. There it is. What's a piece of game y'all used on each other?
A piece of game that I'm pretty sure I used it. I can't guarantee it because I know we linked up and we were already outside of the bar. I think maybe leaving. Game that I always used to do is whenever I'd be walking somewhere with somebody that I'm dating, I would always move them from the outside of the street to the inside of to the inside of the street, and I would do that by grabbing. I still do this to you to this day, but it's just funnier now. But like I grab like the little your hip area, and I move you to the inside, and it's supposed to be chivalrous. I don't understand why, but it's supposed to be chivalrous. Women always notice when you do it, and you break the touch barrier in a non-sexual way, but firm. So
did you read that somewhere?
No. That's something that I picked up in my life.
Oh, okay.
And like my grandma used to tell me to make sure that the woman's on the inside of the street, but like it was always my thing to touch, move.
Oh.
Yeah. So that I'm pretty sure I did that on you.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's a game. That's
yeah.
And it's you shouldn't care. It's stupid. It's a thing that I only do because women. Oh my god, he's so chivalrous. But like I don't.
I don't know. I was never taught that. I don't know. I didn't know that as I got older. It was like a lot of like Latin men did that, and I was like, this is stupid because when you ask people why they do it, nobody really knows. Yeah. And it's just like, what do we? That I don't need you to be chivalrous like that. Just open the door for me.
Yo, low key, nothing's more misogynist than chivalry. Chivalry is the most misogynist. What it is. It is the most misogynistic shit on the planet. The institution of chivalry is that women need to be protected and are inferior. It's
whatever. Open the fucking door for me.
I do. But I'm saying like the little shit. Like moving you to the inside of the curb. That's just so I can touch you. And that's one piece of game.
I guess my game was on our first date too, because one thing you didn't break the touch barrier because I did. I touched your thighs.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, yeah, you're right.
We were sitting there and then, well, like I mentioned this the other day because like, he told me to like we go out, we went out to this place, whatever, but like we never called it a date. So while we were on the date, he said something about like being on a date, and he was like, "This is a date, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a date."
That's some game.
No. You said that, and then I was like, but for me, when I'm like, I was still, even though you said that, I was like, I put my hand on his leg. I think I put my hand on your leg before you said it to me to be like, this is like I'm definitely into you. So we were facing each other because we were like on bar stools, and I moved. When we started, my feet, I was sitting in, but like turning towards you. Yeah. Then as the margaritas hit, I turned towards you, and then I made sure like my leg was in between your leg type of thing. And then like you said, whatever he said something funny as he does, I just like put my hand on your thigh.
Let me tell y'all something. I take back everything I said. Samantha does have mad ring because she was putting moves on me, not like moves like that, but like Samantha was to be fair. You were the driving force into us like going back to your place, right?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. And then at the last second, flipped it to make it seem like I was reaching for it still. Even though she was like, come up, say hi to my dog. Like she was doing all the things to get me back to the crib because like she wanted to fuck. But then for us to actually fuck, she flipped it. And I was like, nah, let's do it. And I was the one that's like,
oh my god, yeah, because then I was like, nah. I was like, no, you know, I got nervous.
Yo, and that is Rizz.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want this to be weird.
And I came out like, I was like, yo, let's just do it. It's not weird. Like I was OD chasing after that. That was actually masterful. I didn't realize that until now. That's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samantha pulled the okie doke on me. Crazy. Crazy, mad aggressive, get to the crib, start fronting.
I did. I started fronting. Absolutely.
And I wasn't even trying like for the first like.
No, but I definitely was being aggressive even when we were here because
100%.
We got here. I'm putting in the work.
OD work
to try to get him to the, like I felt like I was a dude trying to get him out of his panties.
Hell yeah.
So I was like in the house, whatever, and then he hadn't kissed me. I don't know that you moved me to the side because I remember being like, yo, he hasn't tried to make any type of contact with me. Yeah. So then in my head, I'm like, is this not going as well as I think it's going?
No, it was going well. I can't close, dude. I've never been able to close ever.
You could have. All it would have taken is just a hand. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, I know, but I'm always nervous every time.
And then so we're sitting here, and then Monroe was just giving it to you filthy. She was like laying all over you, and then you were like rubbing her or whatever, and then I said something like, and I was like, damn, I'm trying to be touched like the way you're touching Monroe. And
then once it clicked for me, I was like, oh, we about to fuck. Then she was like, oh, I don't know if we should.
I said something slick about it. I was like, I got to be a dog to be touched. That's what I said.
Yeah, yo, Samantha got it. And then she's like, I don't know if we should. And I was like, no, we have to now, dude. We have to.
That's just like the programming in my head. Like you can't be a hoe, so I have to be like, I don't know.
Classic.
Meanwhile, I'm fucking dripping. I'm like, I don't think we should.
Yeah, great time. Samantha. That,
and I also played like a very sexy song.
Yeah, Samantha's the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Samantha did Rizz me up. She got me straight out of my manties.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely. You were like, I'm so wet.
Yeah, I was so fucking wide open, you know. All right, we should go to our next segment because we are. It's gonna be a long. Oh, no, we still got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so next segment we are gonna bring back the segment that we debuted last week that we had mad fun with.
Oh my God, so much fun.
You guys got to let us know if you are feeling these segments or if you're not. Or tell us what you like. We'll cater it to y'all, honestly. But this next segment is a segment we call That's What They Saying.
That's what they saying.
Right, where we go on the internet, we find stuff that people be saying, and we tell you what we think about it. Last week we did a couple of rounds of Am I the Asshole, which is a Reddit thread that we found, and we'll start with one of those.
I haven't heard any of these.
Okay. Oh no, this one. Oh, this one is fun. I'm gonna do this one first. All right, it's called "Am I the Asshole?" and they're gonna tell us a whole story, and we're gonna figure out if they're an asshole, and then I'll let you read another one.
Okay.
All right. So, am I an asshole for giving my future mother-in-law 3 days to pay me for a new wedding dress, or else I show the family a photo of her wearing it? This is a layered one.
Wait. Am I an asshole for my mother-in-law?
Yeah.
Her mother-in-law wore her wedding dress?
Yes. And she wants her to pay for it. All right. So listen. So, I'm getting married to my fiance soon. I bought my wedding dress weeks ago. My future mother-in-law kept pestering me about trying it on, but I firmly refused. I finally shut it down after she offered me $100 to let her try it on. Her reasoning for persisting it so much, she says it's because of her love for wedding dresses and her obsession with them. Right? So, first impression?
First impression is this mother is insane.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm obsessed with the wedding dresses.
Yeah, so I want to try your wedding dress on.
Yeah,
crazy.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, fast forward to yesterday. I came home from work early and I found my fiance at home. He freaked out after seeing me and tried to prevent me from going into my room while trying to text somebody on his phone.
Oh, okay. So he's crazy too.
I opened the door and was shocked to see his mom standing there in my wedding dress.
Are you?
I instantly pulled out my phone and took a photo of her in it. She and my fiance freaked out after I told her she needed to pay me for a new dress in 3 days or else I'll show the whole family the photo. She started crying and then left, and my fiance blew up at me saying I can't be serious and that I overreacted because his mom just wanted to try the dress on.
Oh, okay. So they're Dominican.
Probably,
absolutely.
Right? But I refused to listen in because in my opinion, the dress should only be worn by the bride and the bride only. Quite frankly, I felt disgusted looking at the dress again. I don't want it anymore. And I think it's fair that she pays...
Okay, now, I can't.
I know, everybody's crazy out here. So I think it's fair that she pays me after she ruined it for me. He yelled at me. She told me to wake up and stop treating his mom as if she was an enemy. We had a fight after he failed to... No.
The mom said that?
No. The husband told her, stop treating my mom like an enemy. Right? And we had a fight after he failed to get me to back down, and he's been staying with his mom since then.
Oh, my God.
I felt awful, but I spent $3,000 on a dress and worked hard to get it. I can't stand looking at it, but people in my family think I'm escalating things and risking my relationship with not only my future mother-in-law, but my fiance as well. Am I the asshole?
Okay. So initially she wasn't.
No. Because it's crazy to persist.
She just, are you kidding me? She's going too far.
She's the victim,
I can't even look at it. It's like, okay, his mom, the whole thing.
The fact that...
But one thing about her is she has to risk her relationship because she cannot marry this man.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean you had your mom come over to our house to try on my wedding dress?
That you're not supposed to even see.
You're not even supposed to see. But what are you talking... Are you insane? That is the most insane story that I have ever. That his mom is crazy. I have an obsession with wedding dresses. Bitch, go work at Kleinfeld.
Yeah,
I know somebody who can get your job. Yeah. Like, are you kidding?
The fact that the son conspired against his fiance
and now is staying with his mom. Yeah,
that's crazy. Also, I think that's enough, even hypothetically. Like, if he's pushing me to allow me to let his mom wear my dress, I think that's enough to end the relationship.
Immediately.
Like, it's enough to... Hey,
I don't think I want to be with you.
Hey, here's an ultimatum. Tell your mom to fuck off.
Yeah.
Or I'm fucking off. Or your mother. What's it going to be?
That's crazy.
No, but I honestly think not enough people do that.
That is... I don't even know what I would do.
His mom's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, crazy. I have a friend that hates her mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. Like, they do not like each other at all.
Yeah, this is the one where you had to do.
I had to do
makeup.
I had to do the mother's makeup and hair for her wedding because like my friend didn't tell her that there was like a hairdresser at her wedding. It's crazy. But anyway, the mom's crazy.
Bitch?
Absolutely, they're both equally. But I think my friend's more right because the mom just was always like came at her that way. Yeah. My friend went in there like with an open heart and then whatever. But they don't get along. And my friend got married like in the summer, and then that October came, and her mother-in-law, they don't get along, called her to be like, hey, can I wear your wedding dress as a Halloween costume? And my friend was like, no, you're gonna wear my wedding dress as a Halloween costume. And she was like, why? You already wore it.
Yeah, I mean, I get the thought process. Is that crazy?
I'm not saying we don't get along at all.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
People preserve their wedding dresses. Right. And I'm not saying that I don't get the idea. I don't get the whole thing with the dress. It's whatever. Yeah. But people do, and it is a big deal to them. So for me to completely ignore it, and you don't get along at all, and you want to wear somebody's $4,000 dress as a Halloween costume. Yeah,
that is crazy.
My dress is not a costume. Are you crazy? Go rent. They have like costumes you can rent at the thing, and they'll be like $250. Go do that.
Yeah, but it's not as hilarious though.
I cannot.
Would you be offended if my mom asked you that?
To wear my wedding dress? Well, I like your mom.
I know, but like, let's say like 10, 15 years after.
I think well, first of all, this is 4 months after.
First of all, Suni, no way you're fitting in my wedding dress.
Don't be.
No, she's older. She's a thick Puerto Rican woman. You know what I'm saying? And you're still in your slim fit era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I wouldn't be like, oh my God, of course. Yeah. I think I would be like,
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I definitely would be like.
Your daughter.
And I think I would just be like, I'll talk to JC about it. That would make you say something.
I think he's really into the wedding dress. You just blame it on me, and I'll be like, Mom.
Or I don't know where it is.
And one thing about me,
I donated it.
One thing about me, I'm gonna conspire to get my mom in that dress for Halloween.
I'm gonna come home and you're gonna be trying to zip it.
Because it is a little hilarious to me. That I understand it. Now, actually, if I look at it in terms of this would be hilarious, it makes a lot of sense. That guy, but it is fucking crazy.
It's insanity.
So is she the asshole or not?
She's not the asshole, but they're all assholes. She's a bitch.
What about
am I the bitch?
$3,000 in 3 days. That's what she's saying. I need you to give me 3 racks in 3
days.
Or
I'm gonna send this picture.
Yeah, to immediately go to blackmail's crazy.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Then first of all, she saw it and she snapped a photo.
Funny, like it, love it.
For the mom, if you tried the wedding dress on, then you clearly think there's nothing wrong with it. So what's the problem? She sends a picture around. Or do you know there's something wrong with you trying that dress on and you don't want people to see that you did that and know that you did that?
Yes, that's what it is.
Of course. But so then she is aware that it is a weird thing to do and she did it anyway. So like them being like, what's the big deal? You know it's a big deal. That's why you want people to see the picture. So don't. Get the fuck out of here. One thing about me, I would show everybody the picture so that everyone would be on my side.
Yeah, that's what the mom was thinking was gonna happen.
Honestly, I'm talking about the daughter-in-law.
This is
crazy.
This has to be, and this is a stretch, and I'm sorry for taking it here, but this is my job. This has to be what pedophilia feels like. Like for the mother to not be able to stop herself from trying this dress on, even though she's been told no and she knows it's wrong.
You just took it there.
I know, but and that's how embarrassed she is. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you could have said that's what addiction is like.
But no, it's pedophilia, dude. She could not stop herself from touching that dress, and she knew it was wrong. Christ. And she's been blackmailed. She went to Epstein's Island.
One thing about this mom.
Check the flight
logs.
One
thing about this mom. It's Bill Clinton.
And the son, Hillary.
Crazy. That's a wild ass story. She's not the asshole, but she is a bitch.
Okay, fair. All right.
The mom is an asshole, and the son leave.
Okay, the mom is sick. The son's an asshole. The fiance's a bitch.
Absolutely. Fair. And if she does marry him, might as well get your bag and go to TLC and watch I'm in Love with a Mama's Boy and subscribe for it because that's what it's giving for it.
Fair. And also, there's an update.
There's an update?
Update. Oh my God. This blew up. And so I thought I'll add some updates. My fiance called and offered to pay for the dress himself so we can end the conflict. But he wants me to, 1, hand him my phone so he can delete the photo of himself.
Of
2,
himself? Of it himself.
Of the photo himself. He can delete the photo himself. 2, swear that I don't have any copies to use against his mom later. It's giving pedophilia.
No, it's
3, apologize to the mom.
Apologize?
Apologize to the mom. And 4, lastly, he asked that I quit his family group chat, and log out of Facebook for at least a month. I love this.
Oh my God, this guy. She cannot marry this guy.
I haven't responded yet, but he called with this offer/conditions hour ago, but I didn't want to include this post, but now I did. Also, I'm not sure if I'll agree because I don't want him to pay for it. I want his mom, the one who wore it, to pay for it.
Because it's like that's their money.
Not being vicious, but I'm trying to hold her accountable.
You know what? I'm on her side. This guy sucks, and she has to stand up for herself. You know what I would be? I would put that. I would send the copy to somebody and be like, oh, yeah, I don't have any copies of it. That don't mean that my sister does it.
Hey, I would put it on Reddit, dude. Blow it up. Blow this engagement up. Put the fucking picture on Reddit. Take the lawsuit. We will crowdsource your GoFundMe to pay for lawyer fees. You can tell why she went overboard because she knows this lady's a bitch.
Absolutely,
the mother-in-law.
But she cannot marry this guy.
Yeah,
they're going to be miserable. You cannot. That's wild. I love that there was an update. All right, let's read the next one. That was fun.
That was the gift that keeps on giving. All right, let's see.
That was crazy. I was going to ask you if you've ever had like a weird encounter with like but you never met anyone's parents.
No, never. This was actually a funny one. Okay. Here, I'm going to read a couple headlines and you tell me which one you want to read. All right. Am I the asshole for checking my husband's dash cam footage on his car without his consent? Am I the asshole for giving my future mother-in-law... Oh, no, we did that. Am I the asshole for ordering a giant steak against my mother-in-law's will, actually eating it and refuse to cover the entire bill? Am I the asshole for putting an outside lock on my bathroom to prevent my wife from using it?
What?
And then I have two relationship advice ones. Last year, my boyfriend quit his job without telling me, refused to look another one, and I'm tired for paying for everything. And my wife and I had a threesome.
Oh, that one.
The wife and I had a threesome?
Yeah, give me. I want to read that.
I haven't read this one.
Although the steak and the mother-in-law was insane.
That sounds really
that one at another time.
Yeah.
All right. My wife, female 41, and I, male 40. Okay, women dating...
Their own age, yeah.
Well, she's a year older. My wife and I have been married for 10 years. Great relationship that I put down to us always being open and honest with each other. We'd always said that if the opportunity for a threesome with another man came up, we would go for it.
Shit.
Last weekend, we met a guy at a bar of a hotel we were staying in and ended up in our bedroom. To begin with, it was great, but I came first. Oh.
Also, I hate how they skipped over the whole story about how they met a guy at a bar and he ended up in the bedroom.
Not important.
Y'all know how it goes, man.
You got Rizz. You get it. Yeah. Okay, he came first, and that's...
Wait, who came first?
To begin with, it was great, but I came first.
Oh, the dude came early. Fuck.
The husband.
Fuck.
Yeah. And basically watched them go at it for the next 20 minutes.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
He had her in positions I've never seen.
Stop it.
Oh, no. And I know she came at least twice.
No, my God.
It didn't bother me at the time. And afterwards, we agreed it was fun and that we had no regrets. For the past week, my wife has had spring in her step. She's happy and confident, and deep down, I know it's because she realizes that she can still get the interest of a good-looking younger man. I, on the other hand, have done nothing but relive the second half of the night over and over in my head. I've never heard her like she was that night, and I know that I'll never satisfy her like that. Oh no. I'd love to tell her how I'm feeling, and I know she would understand, but I don't want her to feel like she has to start faking things and overacting in order to make me feel good. But I know that's exactly what she will do. I'm hoping if I say nothing, my anxiety will fade. Any advice? This started off funny, and now I just feel bad because he's actually like really well thought this out. He's like, they can be open and honest with each other. He's like, but I know she's gonna feel bad, and she will. And she's gonna have to fake it. I don't know what he needs to do, but he needs to take classes and fuck her. No. Call that guy and get some advice.
No, what it is, he needs to accept, and this is not even me being funny or an asshole. He needs to accept he's a cuck. He's a cuck, and it's okay.
No, a cuck enjoys it. He didn't enjoy it,
but it doesn't matter if he enjoys it. That's what he is now. You got to get on board. Okay, you've seen your wife get her fucking doors blown off. You're a cuck now, Pop.
No.
You're a cuck now. You can enjoy. You can still have fun sexual experiences, but watching your wife get fucked is a part of your life now, and you have to get on board with it.
No, I think you can get better.
Let's leave the relationship. No, you can't.
You can get better at sex.
Not you can't. Yeah, but there's God-given talent that this other guy.
No, maybe that guy's just good at sex. Maybe he's more attentive. Like, I think that a lot of men get like, oh, I can't. There's no way. But it's like, yes, there is, and she loves him on top of that. So it's like you're already in there better. You just gotta. What was that guy doing? What positions you had never seen? You should have been taking notes. You came already. You know what I mean? The least you could have been doing was
fucking taking notes, watching the film,
watching it, knowing what. Watch the tape.
I'd kill myself, I think.
That is a nightmare. You know what I mean? I cannot. It's like, I like to think of myself as an open woman, but like when we talk about having a threesome, I'm always like, yeah, I used to think about it in the sense, like when I was younger and think about threesomes, like, would I be able to like be with a woman sexually? Because I never have, and I'm not a lesbian. So I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to like it. But now that I'm with you and I think about it, I'm like, if I saw you fucking another bitch and looking like you were enjoying it more than you ever enjoyed with me, I would kill the both of you.
You know what I would do, honestly, if I came and you were getting your fucking back blown out by a guy who's doing it way better than me? I would, and I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this.
No,
I would jump in and start jerking that guy off. I'm ruining it for everybody. I'm tanking the threesome. I'm getting in there. I'm still the main character. Me and this guy are going at it.
I'm going to suck his dick.
I would suck his dick. There's no way. Immediately. Are you? I'd rather. I don't know. Like, that sounds like that's my worst nightmare. What that guy's going through.
I cannot imagine.
20 more minutes.
20 minutes. This guy. One thing about him, he got stabbed. He was young. He was young too. He fucked
the shit out of.
He fucked the shit.
I mean, I feel honestly, if it happened between you and I, if that ever happened, right? Like,
I cannot.
We would have to we'd be making jokes about it, and we would get to the point where we could have a genuine conversation.
One thing about me that could never happen, because I cannot imagine me enjoying myself fucking someone else while you're watching.
Yeah,
me.
Until you get fucked that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big.
No, I'm
that's
too,
what
I'm
men
too
are
anxious. I'd be like,
no, dude. I
feel like I would be so awkward as just cracking jokes on being fucked. When's it gonna be over? Am I right?
No, dude. That's every guy's worst nightmare right there. Just watching a guy do what you could never do, and it's he said he can never satisfy his wife. That's what he said.
I think he's selling himself short.
I don't think.
You know what I mean? I mean, at least try.
I think this is
at least try. You know what I mean? Like, you have to try new things. I honestly was laughing in the beginning, and then it just got really upsetting for me.
This guy, you're a hero. You're a good guy. I think you need to leave your wife.
No.
Not her fault. Not anybody's fault. You got to leave her, man. You can't get over this. This is not. You get in therapy. You work on yourself. You get better at sex for the next one, because this one is ruined. You got to let her be with that young man now.
That is crazy.
I'm not saying it's right, but it's what has to happen. This is going to be this. We're talking about the rest of your life, dude.
You're acting like he can't do. He can. Yes, he can.
He said he can't.
Because he's selling himself short.
Who knows him better than he does?
Yes, but you would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would have sucked the guy off, dude. I would have gotten in there.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have been choking on his cock.
I definitely 100%.
One thing about you, I can't fuck him better than you, but I can suck his dick better than you.
Yeah. It's like I can't fuck you better than him, but I can fuck him better than you. 100%.
That's what I meant.
That's so move over, sister. Somebody with a fatter ass is in town. Yeah, that's that. I'm playing defense sexually at that point. Man.
That's a nightmare. I couldn't imagine. I would be upset. See, me, I think like my emotions. I get big emotions
bro,
too quickly.
I'd have to tap him in. You'd be like, hey man, you got to come too. Hey, bro. Hey, you got to come too. No, and then there was no, let him keep going. No, she'll be all right, man. I do this all the time. I always come early. You'll come early. She'll be fine.
She came twice.
Yeah, he's got to leave her. No, and it's not her fault. She's nothing wrong with her. She didn't do anything wrong. Got to leave her. Relationships ruined.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it is, man. And one thing about her, she's going to be glad.
One thing about her, she's had pep in her step because she's still fucking this guy.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's over. No coming back from that. Or Fully embrace your role as a cuck, which is what you are.
No, he didn't enjoy that. So I know, but
that's what it takes to stay in this relationship.
That is
what wild. A fucking also, but twist,
honestly, shout out to this dude for letting it be a dude that is their first in a threesome.
Yeah, but this is why you don't give women anything. Now you got to leave her. Now your life is uprooted, or you're a cuck. There's your only two options. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Let's do one more.
One more.
Well, let's just we'll skip the Bravo Cap. We'll do it next week.
Okay. Because this is fun. We're having a good time. Yeah. I just last one because this is an hour. So this is our last one for the day, ladies and gentlemen. My wife always gets sick when I take a vacation or quit the job. Lock on the bathroom.
Yeah, I gotta know the steak.
Oh, the steak. Oh, of course. Where does Brown get steak? Steak was funny. I laughed at when I was reading it.
Oh, you read the whole thing?
I think I did. All right. So, am I the asshole for ordering a giant steak against my mother-in-law's will, actually eating it and refusing to cover the entire bill? This is ridiculous. And I can't believe that I have to ask if I'm the asshole, but here we go. I, female 27.
I'm just going to say, didn't hear anything. I think she's the asshole, but that's just my first take.
Okay, let's do it. I've been together with my husband, Nate, for over 10 years and married for 4. I don't always have the best relationship with my mother-in-law, as she always seems to police what I eat. Everyone in my family has a fast metabolism, and I'm also working with horses. So due to this, I burn a lot of calories, and I'm talking about 2.5 to 3,000 calories a day. And I usually have rather large meals to get the energy back, and I still remain skinny. This bitch is fat. All right? Now to the event, and that's okay. She's allowed to be that.
Wait, the mother-in-law's fat?
No, the girl writing this post is fat, even though she just said she's skinny. She's not. Now, because she works with horses, what are we talking about?
No, that's actually one of Jesse's friends, worked with horses, and because she's out all day, thick ass, nice legs, in real good shape.
So I take that back. Now to the event. My in-laws invited me and Nate to dinner last Friday. I was very busy back then, and I hadn't eaten since about 7 a.m. and also didn't have a chance to have a snack before heading to the restaurant, so I was starving. Usually I have something to eat before seeing my mother-in-law to avoid her making comments. Due to this, I ordered a large steak at the restaurant, which was meant for 2 people. That's wild. She probably ordered a fucking... She bought the tomahawk. Tomahawk. That's crazy. Due to this, I ordered a large steak at the restaurant, which is meant for 2 people. It also came with prawns, bacon, and 2 sides. God damn, this bitch is eating crazy. Please note that it was not the most expensive item on the menu, as some of my in-laws had significantly pricier dishes and were all splitting the bill anyway. My mother-in-law... I
don't believe that, because most dishes are for 1, so they're not going to be as expensive as for 2. You're fucking lying.
Yeah, there's no way a porterhouse is not the most expensive, or a tomahawk is not the most expensive.
Yeah, she's lying. She's just trying to make herself look good.
Or they're at a fucking Chili's, dude. You know what I'm saying? My mother-in-law started making comments about how I shouldn't be ordering what I can't eat, since even her husband wouldn't be able to finish the dish, let alone someone my size.
Shut the fuck up.
I smiled and said I haven't eaten since early morning and I'm starving, and if I don't finish the steak, I'll take over the leftovers for home, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
Big also, leftover fan.
Why are you policing me for all splitting the bill? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
Don't police anything I'm doing.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's we went out to dinner with your mom. It's like if your mom told me what to order.
That's crazy.
That would never go. That would never happen.
No, because
that mother-in-law's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I agree. Also, I think steak leftovers are great. I think steak is great cold. You can put it in a salad. You can warm it. I don't warm. If it's steak, I don't warm it back up. But I like to eat good steak cold. Honestly, the next day, because you can put it in a salad. It's really good. I've easily finished the steak. I have easily finished the steak and was waiting for my dessert when my mother-in-law flipped. She said She said I am attention seeking and was putting on a show. She also said that I've made my father-in-law and brother-in-law feel uneasy and that a woman shouldn't eat that much. It is unhealthy and something is wrong with me. She has then demanded me and Nate cover the entire bill, as she wasn't planning on such a big expenditure. Oof. I said we are absolutely not covering the entire bill since it was meant to be split equally, and reminded her of the dishes she ordered that were significantly more expensive compared to my steak, including her starter. As a result, I was called an asshole who was also ruining a family dinner. Nate is on my side, but most of my in-laws are making very passive-aggressive posts on social media.
Oh, my God. Fuck this family.
And they keep sending me different articles of what might cause excessive eating.
What the fuck are we talking about? One thing about me, I was well, I'm a terrible judge of character. I said it, she sounded like the asshole. No, she doesn't.
Yeah. One thing about me, I just want to know what restaurant this was at, where the steak for two is cheaper.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's not. Maybe maybe she means like they ordered more stuff and it ended up being more expensive.
My shit is like, because if it's a money, I think she's lying about the money.
Yeah,
because if you're ordering a steak for two, I know what those prices look like. And if we're out for a nice dinner and one person orders a fucking 2-person porterhouse, dude.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm expected to split it even.
Yeah,
that's going to be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, 100%. I think she should have, her and Nate should have been like, hey, we're not going to split it equally. Obviously, we got more, we'll put in more, whatever. But but I understand why she's holding her ground, because shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if that's
don't clock what the fuck I eat.
Yeah,
are you crazy?
Yeah.
And like, oh, you're doing it for attention. Like, what? She would be throwing up if she was doing it for attention.
I'm paying attention to my stomach. I'm fucking starving, lady.
And it's also like, she doesn't even have to explain who she works with, whatever. If that's how you eat, that's how you eat, and it's nobody else's business. That's crazy. But also, this woman could put it down. She said, well, I finished the steak and I was waiting for my dessert.
We had a nice little New York strip the other day and I couldn't even think about dessert, dude. Jesus
crazy.
Christ. This lady's a fucking monster.
Yo, let me say, in-laws, this whole is like...
In-laws are crazy.
Yeah, but like I guess I have not liked people, but like...
It's not even crazy for the mother-in-law to have... When you hear to eat a fucking steak for two, like a big porterhouse.
Yeah, to be like, wow. But like to make it like a thing.
You know this bitch does this shit all the time though.
Yeah, but like to make it a thing, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
What I eat.
Yeah.
Because she says that she talks about what she eats all the time. Mind your business.
Yeah, that's true.
What does that matter?
Yeah, you gotta have decency and just, talk about it behind my back, bro.
Yeah. Why do you care what I eat? That's so weird.
Getting a tomahawk and being like, we splitting this even, right? I'll be like, hey,
that's not gonna happen. Yeah.
But then the mother had way too much dip on the chip. Now y'all pay for the whole thing.
Yeah, that's like, you see, everybody's always
this
got
is just a broke ass family. The whole family broke. The whole
that
family
is the worst. Like the
looking for
the bill
reasons
thing.
for the other people to pay.
Splitting the bill thing is always so uncomfy.
It is uncomfy, but I learned that lesson at a steakhouse. I went with all my friends for a birthday, and they were like, "Yo, the steaks are gonna be like $60 each, or like plan on $80." And then everybody got mad sides and mad drinks, and I was like spending like, all right, I have $80 to spend, so I'm spending. And we did a big group bill, and I was like, we're paying for what we got, right? They're like, nah, we'll just split it equal. I spent like $120. And people ordered like $160 worth of food. And I was like, oh, okay. So now whenever I go out on a group dinner, no matter where I'm at, no matter what it is, I am going to get mine. I'm going to get the most expensive thing on the menu.
No.
I'm going to add the bacon. And if we split it evenly, I will be the person on top, not on the bottom. And that's how you got to get yours out there. So shout out to her getting hers, but that's aggressive.
It's crazy.
You can't get a 2-person meal for one person, and my husband's still gonna eat his own thing. Yeah, you got to throw more on that bill.
They had to throw more, but the mom even clocking outside of the money, clocking what I eat outside of the money, just being like, why are you eating that? Shut up.
Yeah,
because I can.
Yeah, man,
that's insane. I really get upset when people like comment on other people's eating habits.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I don't eat meat, and I have been in situations where like, oh, it's so hard with Samantha. I'm like, it's really not. Yeah. Like I eat fish.
Yeah.
If I was a vegan, I can understand people being like, oh, this is a little difficult, but like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I can also bring my own food. Just don't just let me know.
Your family does that to you a lot.
No, they don't.
With the way they have to, what do they prepare? That they have to put an extra, like cookies or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, my mom's like that with that. No, but with my meat eating, like my mom's always like, oh, I made a separate pot.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're good like that. They'll make always make separate things. But my mom, no, we have a long going thing. Me and my mom, we just get at each other. And she makes sweet potato muffins for Thanksgiving. And there's the recipe calls for raisins. And I hate raisins. And every year my mom makes a big deal about she has to make me my own batch without raisins. And then one year my mom was not here for Thanksgiving. She was in Florida with my brother Jason. And I was like, hey, I want to make those sweet potato muffins because Thanksgiving's not Thanksgiving without them.
Right.
And she gives me the recipe. And I find out that all these years, the recipe calls for pecans. And my mother never put them in because she doesn't like pecans.
Because your mother, one thing about
her. Or cashews.
One thing about your mother, she's nuts enough on her own. Doesn't need any more nuts in the fucking muffins.
Cannot tell you how
Betrayed.
No, I was like, oh, because I will believe. If you tell me I am a brat for doing something, I'm going to be like, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just pick the raisins out.
Yeah.
And then when I found that, I felt vindicated. I was like, oh, so when we don't like something, we just don't put it in the recipe. My whole life, I've never had these muffins with it was cashews. And what they made, yes, I did now, because when I made them with cashews, and they were so good.
You never had the muffins the way that God intended for them.
Yeah, well, they does call for raisins too, but I did. But one thing about me, I have raisins here because I made them with raisins for the rest of my family that likes them with raisins, because it's not a big fucking deal. And that's that.
And that's that. And that's that for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for listening to another episode of Soft Launch.
Yes.
This is our 12th one, man.
12th one. We're having so much fun.
So much fun. We love you guys. If you watch this episode, wherever you watch that, fucking tag us, like post it on Instagram.
Yes,
tell us that you're watching it.
Yes.
Comments on the YouTube. Let us know. Interact with us.
Yes, and follow our new page. We have made a Soft Launch podcast page. So it is at Soft Launch Podcast on Instagram, and we will be posting like clips there and pictures from our show, all of that good stuff.
We'll try to be more active, because I know both of us struggle with being active on a personal.
Yeah.
So we'll try to like interact with you guys through there. But you know, we do this for y'all. We love y'all. We do this for ourselves, really.
Yeah, really.
But if y'all are having fun, it makes it easier for us. So interact with us on social media. Put them comments in. Help boost us in the algorithm.
Yes.
But that's everything.
That's everything. Our show, like we said, August 26th at the Stand, 5 p.m. Buy your tickets. Promo code Monroe. We will be dropping the lineup soon.
Yes.
You can follow me at Make Me Laugh Sam on Instagram,
and
TikTok, Twitter, Threads, and
me at Peach Fuzz Poppy, and then us at Soft Launch Podcast on Instagram. But that's it for us. We love you guys.
Bye.
Peace.